But I can tell you that CCC is not fast, so there should be no confusion about who is who in the CCC. I understand the man you are talking about, Tshabangu, is a member of some other board, but not CCC. He is not a member, he is not a leader. And that is known by ZANU-PF. That is known by the person who is claiming who is an impositor. He knows that he's bogus. He knows that he doesn't have title. He doesn't have a leg to stand on. He doesn't have what we call the locus standi, or legal stand, or legal standing, to say that he doesn't even know the meaning of CCC. I'm sure if you ask him, you may not even know the doctrinal, foundational basis of the CCC as a citizens movement. As you know, the CCC was not just a political party. It's a movement born out of consultations with the citizens themselves. And they said, please, draw a line in the sand. Enough is enough. We don't want a replica of MDC toxic politics of the past. In any event, the CCC was a product of us having been banned from using the name MDC Alliance or anything that is an offshoot of MDC politics on account of a Supreme Court order. So it was a court order that banned the MDC Alliance being used by ourselves. It was given to Monzora and his team. So was MDC. So we formed a completely new political party to try and insinuate that there's a confusion, there has to be continuation from the past to the future is disingenuous and dishonest by anybody.
Hello, welcome to Rumbi Uncensored, our podcast. I just want to say you're welcome and thank you very much for visiting this channel. If it's your first time, I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel and make sure that you ring the bell. But if you're my regulars, my buddies, my siblings, I just want to send you a shout out. And thank you so much for sticking around. It means a lot. Your company is great and I'm enjoying it. All I want to do is for you guys to take a look at what we're about to show you now. Take a listen.
Country because we give the credit to Herbert Chitepo, to Joshua Nkomo and the likes. So we are continuing from where they left. We want to complete the unfinished business of liberation struggle.
You are not at liberty to name the people you are working with. No, you can't.
It's a broader movement. There are so many people. I will tell you the response. I have never been in this position before. The response is overwhelming. People are saying, when are you going to do more recalls? But we're saying we're managing it. People of Manikaland, people in Maswingo, people in Mashonaland, they are saying, please, what you experienced in Matabeleland, we experienced it here. So can you please come and flush out these criminals? They are here, they are there, they are using our resources. So we are going to visit these provinces. In no time, we will be releasing a presser in that regard.
I understand you said you have been threatened. Do you know the people who have threatened you? Have you gone to the police to report?
I have reported this matter to the police and the threats keep on coming. But I'm not going to be deterred. I'm not going to be moved by the threats. I have put my head on the block. If those who went to fight for this country died in the liberation struggle, I'm prepared to die for this struggle. Even if they come and kill me, there is somebody who is going to come and lift the bar and carry the cross and take this struggle forward. So I'm prepared to die. The threats, they should just forget. I'm not going to be moved by a threat. Even a bullet of a gun, even if today you shoot me, I die, another Songezo will be born.
Do you agree with the election results of 2023?
Election results, they have come and gone. We were cheated.
You agree that we are rigged?
Yes, we're rigged. There's no doubt about that. But like I alluded earlier, there were things that we should have done better to minimize the rigging. We had no polling stations, polling agents in each and every polling station. That was mistake number one. Number two, there was no collective campaign in terms of leadership. We saw a campaign being centralized. So those were the things that we need to revisit and talk about them. So the elections were rigged, but there were things we could have really done better in order to improve and do better. We could have really maybe won this election if we had not really personalized the struggle.
So you are not fighting anyone, but you want to correct the wrongdoing.
Yes, we are not fighting anyone.
You are not victimizing anyone.
I'm not fighting President Nelson Chamisa, but I'm raising these things. We are trying to make him better leader, so that when we go to the next election in 2028, it's a dream that we are going to have a rerun. It's gone. The SADC position, SADC doesn't have the mandate
So you have to prepare for the future.
We have to prepare for the future. This is what we need to tell our people, that the election is gone, is done and dusted. We need to pick up the pieces. This is exactly what we're doing, that in 2028, we become a stronger force to challenge the status quo, to challenge
Are you calling a Congress anytime soon?
Yes, we are. I'll be issuing, let's wait for the court, and then we'll issue the roadmap. Because the court is just a formality. Our case is very clear. I was not challenged by the party. I was challenged by individuals, and I can be challenged by a man walking in the street. Is not different from a member of parliament who was elected by the citizens. He's the person who is actually challenging me in court. I was appointed in that position procedurally. So the party was not cited. So I was supposed to be challenged by the party, not the individual. So our case, there's no case before the courts. So it's just a walkover.
So the court is going, when is the court?
The court is going to be held on the 2nd.
In Harare?
In Harare.
Okay.
Yes.
So no, anyway, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to talk to you, because I wanted to understand everything. Now you have made your case, as well as I speak to them as well, and they are saying, denying that they know you, denying that you were ever the interim secretary, denying what they're saying, what you did is used by ZANU-PF, is a fast thing, and all sorts of names.
Okay, quite interesting here. You know what? This guy Songezo is nothing but a joke, literally a joke. But by the way, guys, I'm going to be running a live when I have to dig deeper. So please look out for that live and make sure that you tune in and also having a conversation with me. I'm going to run it at exactly 12 o'clock. So please come through. 12 o'clock this afternoon. All right, so Ezon Lobo, he said, what is it? I asked him. But whenever they lost an argument, when we were in Mozambique, they would accuse you of being a CIA to avoid the substantive issues, he said. Today, they call you an American puppet to avoid responsibility. Does that shock you? Because I am definitely not shocked. Also today, I actually saw a tweet that Atam Tambara sent, which I'm going to read when I am running a live. And he was alluding to the same thing, that ZANU-PF have a tendency of throwing a dead cat strategy if they know that they are cornered. So we all know that Songezo is literally just to ignite drama. There's nothing. It's just for drama. You know, because, you know, people who have no purpose have a tendency of, you know, focusing on manufacturing toxicity or blowing toxicity, because that's the only way they can be satisfied. If you truly have a purpose, if they were really, really serving the people of Zimbabwe, when they are focusing on building the nation, they wouldn't even have time for all the things that we are going through today. But Songezo is on the block. Why? Because ZANU-PF is completely a mess. They don't have the capacity to serve the people of Zimbabwe. It may sound like a joke, but that's the truth. ZANU-PF do not have the capacity to actually be able to build the Zimbabwean country. I do not care what people think. There is no hope in that camp. There's no hope with these people. It's drama after drama, year after year, toxicity after toxicity, year after year. But what my worry is, to be honest, my main concern is that one of the greatest assets we all have is time. And truth be told, we've wasted 43 years of our time. Here we are, same spot, going just around the circle, a vicious cycle of toxicity. And I pray that one day we're going to wake up and realize that we are bigger than this. But all I'm going to say is that I've also have learned that, you know, something can only be stronger if I give my energy towards. So I'm praying for a day where as Zimbabweans, we're going to say, we deserve to take our energy off this nonsense. Our energy can be channeled in the right place. So whenever they throw their dedicated strategy, we're going to pretend like we haven't seen it. We're not going to even give them no time at all, but focusing on our future. That's just all I'm going to say now. Thank you so much for sticking around. We've had fun. And I'm asking you guys to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you ring the bell. And see you guys in my next upload. I love you all. Bless you.